Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. It's gonna be like 30-something kills with the dual XMGs. This is gonna be the Akimbo LMGs. Pretty cool guns in my opinion. They're not the best, but they're definitely not bad, man, for sure. And this gameplay has been sitting in my folder for probably, I don't know, the first week that the game came out, and I haven't used it yet, but I figured why not throw up a fun gameplay. It's not a lot of kills, nothing like that, but at least it's a different weapon than the BAL, you know what I'm saying? So definitely enjoy that, and today we're going to be talking about why we need to go back to a time when Call of Duty was about the old wars, like World War II, you know what I mean? We need to take it back to a time like that, and this is why I think Black Ops 3 should be based around World War II, for sure, and I want to get your guys' opinion, of course. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all of it. And what's up, Flow Zone? You know who's I love. All of you. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video for sure. I would definitely appreciate it, you guys. I'm trying to pump out as much content as I can for you, and I hope that you guys appreciate it. So leave some love on this video. Let's try to hit 100 likes. So let's see. Is there 100 likes yet? No? Are you checking? Go leave a like then, alright? Thanks a lot. No, but seriously guys, I definitely appreciate it. And I was just watching Iron Man actually, and in Iron Man, there's a guy called War Machine, and War Machine is like Iron Man's buddy, and for some reason that name kind of rang a bell in my head, and War Machine, Machines of War, and it kind of brought me back to a time when you played World at War for some reason, because back then all these crazy machines of war, these war machines were being made back in the day, and it just seems like there's so much crazy stuff that was developed around the time of World War II, during this time when like Nazis were taking over, and you know, they were doing all these crazy experiments on people, and we had to go, and like everybody, the good guys, quote unquote, had to go in there and take out the bad guys, quote unquote, because I'm sure a lot of people in the army weren't necessarily bad, they were just there as a matter of circumstance. But I really think that Call of Duty needs to take it back to a place like that, because right now we've done so many future games, and I'm not personally tired of them, but I definitely think that changing it up and having an old style Call of Duty will just kind of throw some variety in the mix, you know what I mean? Because as of right now, we got all these futuristic games: Destiny, Titanfall, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, every other game coming out. I don't know why everybody's deciding that future games, future warfare is the way to go. I don't know why. I have zero idea why that's the big thing right now, but it's pretty fun. I'm definitely enjoying it. And people always bring this up. They're always like, hey, you know, Call of Duty burnt out. It burned itself out on old games from World War II. It burned itself out on those games. But the thing is, let's think about it, you guys. Maybe the first couple of Call of Duties were based around that time period, but the last Call of Duty to be based around World War II was World at War, and that was back in like 09 that came out or something like that. It was something, it was a long time ago. It was, I believe it was 08 or 09 that World at War came out, and that was based around Call of Duty, or that was based around World War II. And since then, the oldest Call of Duty we've had is Black Ops 1. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is literally the oldest Call of Duty that we've had. All the ones since then have been what? It's been MW3, which is very modern. I think that it even takes place even in the future. And then Black Ops 2 obviously took place in the future. If it didn't, how could you have iPads on your wrist? You know what I mean? And then Ghost was modern. And then we got freaking... Ghost was future modern, whatever. And then we got this game, which is super future. And we haven't had any old games in forever. And I just think that taking it back to a time... like with Black Ops 3, I think they should take it back to a time like World War II or something like that. Just because I like how I dropped the dual freaking LMGs and I picked up these... little SMGs, the dual ones. That's pretty hilarious, I guess. But back during World War II, I think that's something that obviously was a terrible point in time for like human history, but most history is made up of terrible times. When you guys learn about history, like most of it is made up of times of war and stuff like that, and that's just how it is, you know. And during that time, I think that there's just so much that we don't totally understand, or we can't fully grasp like why somebody would do that. And there's just a lot of taboo subjects that went on during World War II that I think it makes it for a very interesting and kind of dark, gritty type of setting, in my opinion. I think that it's a super interesting, and for me personally, World at War was my favorite game in the Call of Duty series, just because of how much it felt so unfamiliar, because everything was so crazy during that war, all the like crazy things that went on. It just felt like very unfamiliar territory, and it felt more serious, more real, more gritty. Right now, Call of Duty, especially Advanced Warfare, is like a fun shoot-'em-up shooter, you know, and I think that going back to a World War thing will kind of make it more interesting, in my personal opinion. Of course, they don't have to do that dull color scheme that for some reason World War II games always do. They make it like all gray and bland. They could still make it colorful, but I think that going back to a time like that when we got, you know, there's tons of guns to use and everything like that, and I think taking it back to a time when guns, I think the gun variety would be fun. I think the snipers would be cool, all ball actions, and I would be down if Black Ops 3 was made during the World War II times. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you made it this far, let's make a joke about future games. Let's say jetpacks are for noobs. Leave that in the comments if you made it this far. 100 likes, please. Love you guys a ton. I am over.